Hey, shalom, shalom. First thing and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Bashim, Rakakadash. Like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Noise in his gospel, bro. Lifting up the standard of Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. Man, this is this called WIFH for the Jewish breaking news headline. All right. This is dealing with basically the media news company. It says largest Israel and Jewish news account on Instagram, right? And all this other nonsense they're talking. Now, what's so weird about this is the fact that this is the IUIC. Now, I don't agree with that superfluous, okay, nonsense that they're doing, because it's all to be seen of men, okay? But I'm not going to focus so much on that, okay? Because we know that them guys they're just in it. You know what I'm saying? They're just in it because, you know, these are just carnal dudes, man. They're not dealing with the spirit of Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai. But regardless of that, I found this rather interesting. Okay, I found this rather interesting right here. It says, Brooklyn, New York, hundreds of Hebrew Israelites. And you notice they call themselves Jewish, but they mentioned that they were Hebrew Israelites as far as the camps. Okay, so you got to ask yourself this. If people was on some type of level, they will be able to put two and two together. Like, wait a minute, why do you call yourselves Israelis, but they're calling themselves Hebrew Israelites? And when you open the Bible up, it tells you about the Israelites, the nation of Israel, the so-called Negro, Hispanic, and Native American. That show you how stupid and lame-brained the people are, because they're not even looking that they're putting it right in their face. As smart and prolific as you peasy-head Babylonians claim to be or perceive to be through your so-called college degrees and all this other bullshit that you push, why don't you know that ish means like and not it? Like this clown, what is it? Viddy Blitz said they want the title without the struggle. Are you out your fucking mind, man? The struggle? Dude, we've been struggling since we've been a nation over here. What are you talking about even to this day? What have your people ever endured? Not a goddamn thing. We ain't gonna go into that whole HITLER fiasco. We're not even gonna go into that. We're not even gonna go into that, because let's get technical here. Even if it was 6 million, which it was really 2.9 million, but if it was so-called 6 million of you fucking people, what about the hundreds of millions of Negroes and Latinos and Native Americans that got killed in cold blood? Huh? What about that? It says they hate us but want to be us. How the fuck are we want to be us? Who the fuck is us? They hate us but want to be us. What do you mean? Hate us? You're not a Hebrew Israelite, you idiots. Okay? And all these people scoffing and talking shit, I'm sure they're still dressed up for Halloween. But wait a minute, if you people were so profound on the Bible and you understand the prophecies and you know the law, and you so-called Jews claiming to be of the tribe of Judah, Benjamin, or Levi, or Levi as you like to say, wouldn't you understand that the scripture said that we're supposed to wear our garments with the borders of blue and the fringes? Do you know that that's biblical? You can find that in Numbers, I believe, the 16th chapter, when it goes into the borders of blue in the garments, man. The robe down to the foot. So for you people to sit up here and talk shit and be this ignorant to the truth, that shows you that, hey, you're just ripe for destruction. Okay, it says if only people could use this much coordination for good to help others. Blase, blase. We was kings. Their souls were not as Sinai. Of that we can be certain. Stand with Israel. You mean claiming to be the Hebrew Israelites? No, bitch, we are. It says, where's the proof that they aren't? Right. It says, in standard logic, a burden of proof is the one who can make the claim. Wow. These people are fucking done. Look at it. He said, this is some anti-S. I never saw it coming. How the hell is this anti-S when they said that the natives and them saying that we're the real people? How the hell is that anti-S? Which Semitic is a made-up word. And we know why you made up that word, because you're able to play off that. But see, if these lame brains were actually knowledgeable enough to understand that the earth is populated through 3 races of people. You had the Hamitic people, the Shemites, okay, and the Japhites, which the Israelites come out of Shem. You would say, oh, well, we're not Semitic, we're Shemitic. I show you how low level you people are, man. But this truth is getting to people, and they're hurt. Okay, they're hurt. Look at this, they're a militant group. Good morning. We are all these so-called doing a Holocaust. Get the fuck out of here, man. We was going through our own shit. Buy guns now. Train to use them. No more trembling knees. Time to uproot Amalek from this world. See, this is carnality, man. Yidden cannot come to be attacked by a bunch of things with no culture or history of their own, or by, you know what, by woke leftists, or by Christians, nuns, or by Muslim terrorists. Okay? They hate us because they ain't us. She look like she may be a Northern Kingdom chick. It says, imagine being so much of a victim and being so ashamed of your own identity that you want to steal someone else's. Honestly embarrassed. Wow. So I'm assuming they're talking about Nate's you dig, you know. But regardless of that marching shit is not where it's at. But nonetheless, you people are in gross darkness, and the truth is coming out, whether you like it or not. Okay, so this is the book of Isaiah 60:1. It says, arise and shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of Yahweh is risen upon thee. That's talking about the men of the Lord. Okay, and why we do not approve of that fiasco, that marching, as Apostle Lagarde called it, superfluous, okay, which is basically artificial shit. You know, it's up to be seen. You know, it's not genuine, so to speak, because he went into the fact that they used to do that at the old school, and we know what type of leaders that Nate and his men conjure up, man. So they're doing it to be seen, but nonetheless, it's important because it made pretty much the Jewish media news, man, on their particular platform. That's their platform that they on, you know, and it caught wind of it, so they know. Okay, they know. It's just you people, you don't know, but you're getting ready to find out. It says, for behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people, but the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. Okay, and going to the book of Ezekiel 37 chapter, when you had the great army, okay, the dry bones, that's talking about us, man. Starting with the hopeful elect first. It says they stood on their feet and became an exceedingly great army. Okay, and it's not talking about doing no damn marches, man. Okay, and you can't go into the fact that, well, you know, we marched down the walls of Jericho. I believe we circuited it 7 times before it came down and fell, which 7 is the completion. Okay, but nonetheless, man, we ain't got to be marching because the word being pushed is good enough. Okay, because these people know what it is. The word has already reached into the gates of the noble, so all the extra accolades and so forth, that's not necessary. But nonetheless, man, you people, you're a living witness of the men of the Lord coming into power. Okay, and it says, and the Gentiles should come to thy light, and kings to thy brightness of thy rising. And that's the point, man. These nations, all right, and the 2/3 of Israel, they're seeing the rising of the men of the Lord, man. Not saying that Nate and them are the elect, but you may have some elect men out of that group, but they're just a representation of all the camps, or just the One West groups going out there pushing his word. Because it's through the One West doctrine that this word has made that much of an impact on this place. Okay, not you online guys, not you Old Testament Israelites, not you New Testament Israelites. But the true doctrine came out of One West, man. All right, so this is the book of 2 Ezra 6, and I'm gonna start at verses 27. It says, for evil should be put out and deceit should be quenched. Okay, and deceit is being quenched because the lies are being watered down now, okay, through the truth, man. Like the Lord said, hey, we come up to set up, hey, Paul said it, he said, roughly paraphrasing, it says we are to we're pretty much debunking all the lies and the nonsense. You know, Paul said that this word was going to debunk the nonsense and the wicked and the evil shit that's happening out here. I can't remember the scripture verbatim. It was on the tip of my tongue. But fuck, man, I think it's in Corinthians. But regardless, in the book of Jeremiah, it tells you that, hey, we are to root up, plant, pluck, and root up. And your society is, the lies that you're pushing in your kingdom is being rooted up, because all them numbskulls in that comment board, they were all believing that, oh, those people over there in Israel are the real people, when them fucking assholes never received anything bad compared to what we did. And if they did get fucked up, that's their own people that did it. So be it. Okay? Everybody want to scream this and that, anti-S, this and that, for a bunch of degenerates that allegedly got fucked up. But hey, look at the way they destroyed the world, man. But that shows you the power of the media, okay? The power of this witchcraft, this sorcery. This proves that power that this place has on you people. And that's why we read in Isaiah 60:2 that, hey, the earth is covered in gross darkness, man. You people have a veil of darkness over you. Because you people turn a blind eye to Jake getting gunned down in the streets. You don't think that's in the scriptures? You don't think that that's part of what we had to go through as a nation because the Most High was pissed off at us and still pissed off at us? You people don't see that. When you see niggas getting shot down in the street, oh, that just like turn a blind eye. Okay, next. But yet when one of these top hat wearing demons allegedly get threatened, and the whole fucking world want to stop, man. Nah, them damn demons. That's why I can't wait till the Most High fuck your ass up, man. All right. And it says, as for faith, it shall flourish, and corruption shall be overcome. And what's the corruption? The rudiments of this kingdom, the lies. Okay, the debacle that was happening here, and the fact that we can't even be called by our true heritage and our true names without being labeled anti-bullshit, man. Like the one woman said in the comment, but she said, "Can you prove they aren't the people?" Because these people kind of know, they know, and if they knew any history on how great of a people that the Israelites were or is to this day, still, they would say, "Oh yeah, the so-called black man, he definitely got to be the Judite." Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson. You know, Mike Tyson, men of great status of these men are considered Nephilim, man. Napoleon, which means giant or on one's on high. Napoleon. Okay? And you would think people would put two and two together, but people don't read, they don't study, they don't do research. They just go off what the fucking TV tells them, and then they run with that whole narrative. But the narrative now is the fact that it's all backfiring on Amalek, man. And like Apostle Ricard said it. He said, look, man, start calling them by who they are. No, Apostle Tahar said it, Salaki. Apostle Tahar said, you got to start calling these people who the hell they are. Okay? And it says here, as for faith, it shall flourish, and corruption should be overcome, and the truth, which have been so long without fruit, shall be declared, man. And that's beautiful, man. It is being declared, and Yahweh Shai is making good on it, man. Okay? He's making good on it. Because even though Nate and them is engaging in a bunch of folly, because all that marching and loud hoorah, that ain't necessary, man. We don't need that. Okay, but you guys are trying to make a name for yourselves, man, and get your followings up. But regardless, you don't realize that you're doing the work of the Lord. Regardless, you know, if you're pushing forth the knot out of your own quenches of deceit, out of your own bellies, you know, for filthy lucre. The Most High got you doing that for a particular reason, because now it's still getting people's attention, and now people are gonna start thinking. But as far as that fiasco, we ain't gonna be marching up no goddamn street yelling, "We are the Jews." No, man, we bringing out the word. Okay, it tells you in the book of Isaiah, the 13th chapter, it says, "Go shake the hand that it may go before the gates of the noble." Man, that's what we're commissioned to do, is go out and teach the word. That's it. Okay, not get a bunch of brothers with t-shirt fringes on and start running around the block, man. No, because what if they decide to put an insurrection charges on your ass? Then what you gonna do? You know, Jake got to start being wise and start being smart, man. Okay. Children, living God. Yep, this is the book of Romans 9, and I'm gonna start at verses 25. And it says here, as he said also in OC, I will call them my people, which were not my people. And who's not being called the people? As we just proved in the comment board, everybody was scoffing against what them guys were doing. That means that we ain't being called by our true heritage identity, and her beloved, which was not beloved. And it says, and it should come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, there shall they be called the children of the living God, man. Okay, and now we're being called the children of the Most High, because when the Lord brings judgment on this place and the prophets are left standing and we get the power, Lord's will be of the number, then people are going to start, oh shit, these were the true people. That's when all the bullshit in the mouths are going to be closed. Jaws are going to start dropping. Because we're bringing out the fact that, yes, we are victims of straight up genocide, man. Okay? You can't say, man, from the time of the early 1800s up until now, you had millions of Israelites that were killed, man. Hundreds of thousands, millions of Israelites, man. Let's go back into the whole Trail of Tears with the Native American Indian. I believe it was over 99 million Native Americans that got put to death. Dropped dead, women, children, okay? Old women, older men. Barefooted in the brick codes of winter under this devil Andrew Jackson. You mean to tell me that's no type of persecution, man? And those Amalekites and those particular presidents and those elites at the time, they knew who the hell they grabbed up from the western coast of Africa. They know who they grabbed up. They knew that those were the children of Israel, because other than that, they wouldn't have grabbed us up, man. But you people, you don't know, because you're so blinded by your own goddamn emotion, okay? And if those people are the real people, where are they prophets? Where are they camps? Okay, where's they prophets predicting the end of the world? You know, why aren't they seeing spaceships or chariots? I say it that way because we know certain guys get offended when we say spaceships or UFO. You don't think everything in the Bible that say chariot is a UFO? No, nigga, we never said that. You got different. Chariot just means vehicle, man. Goes into the Hebrew word marakaba, man, or marakab, which means chariot. All right. And Isaiah also cried concerning Israel, through the number of the children of Israel be as the sand of the sea, a remnant should be saved. Now, another thing which proves you aren't the people. If you were the people, then you wouldn't be the minority on the planet Earth, so-called minority. You wouldn't make up what they call 1 or 2% of the world's population. Why aren't you the majority? The Lord said, hey, when he told Abraham, he said, well, look, man, when he told Jacob, he said, look, your descendants is going to be as the stars of heaven. That's an innumerable amount of people, right? How in the hell are your people numbered in the census and ours aren't? That's another thing. And you don't make babies is like Jake. You don't pop out kids like that. The Ephraimite woman could pop out shit, man. She pop out 12 children in a matter of years, man. You know, if she ain't having twins, shit, she could pop out triplets in 1 year. You know, those women get pregnant. You can blow on them, man. You can wear a rubber and get them lubed up inside, man. They'll get pregnant. Why? Because the scriptures say our women was going to be very lively and fertile like that, man. Okay? And it says, for he will finish the work and cut it short in righteousness, because a short work will the Lord make upon the earth. It's going to be a quick thing, man. This thing is going to be quick. The elect is sealed. Hey, like the brother said, hey, we believe the elect is sealed. So now we just waiting on the destruction. And you Amalekites, you don't fit the bill. You know, for all you dummies out there in the comment board. Fuck, man, I lost my train of thought. I hate when that happens, but it's all good. Spirit gonna give it back to me. There was a precept I wanted to go into. We just read Romans 9:26. Come on, Yahweh Shem Shah, give me that precept back, Baba Kusha. Oh, bingo, there we go. Hell yeah. Call Allah Yahweh Shem Shah, man. Zechariah. Nope, it's Zechariah the 9th chapter. Shame, fame, shame. Wait. Oh, it's Zephaniah 3. Oh, Zephaniah 3:19. Okay. Con. This is the book of Zephaniah 3, and I'm gonna start at verse 17. It says, Yahweh thy power in the midst of thee is mighty, and he will save. Okay, and he will rejoice over thee with joy, and he will rest in his love. He will joy over thee with singing. And what have you Amalekites done to receive the love of the Most High, man? Because as far as I know, our people are still on bottom. And you don't let that whole concept, oh, you got rich Michael Jordan. No, man, these are hand-picked Uncle Tom, Mick Sambo niggas to get the bag, okay? Just one of your elites have more money than all them niggas combined, okay? And the reason why they put Jake in that type of power is because they're being exploited for their talent to keep your people rich. That's why they allow Michael Jordan and Michael Jackson, because they can exploit us for our talent and our money, man. Because, hey, Every $1 million that Michael Jordan make, you better believe Amalek is making 10 billion off that nigga, man. So you can't say, oh, well, you got Kyrie. Kyrie is in the NBA because he's been exploited. He's been buck broken. And on top of that, he has talent, which the true Israelites of the Bible will. Unlike you bland-ass fucking Shirley Temple Crow wearing demons, man. A damn top hat. Where is that in the scriptures? We got to wear a damn top hat. And it says, and I will gather them that are sorrowful for the solemn assembly, who are of thee, to whom the reproach of it was a burden, man. Okay? And it says, and that solemn assembly can go into, like, you got the Passover, and then you're going to have the new Passover, man. Okay? Like the new Passover from the deliverance from Babylon, that's going to be celebrated, man, when YEW-WISH comes to deliver us. This is why we got to be focused and patient. All right? And it says here, behold, at the time I will undo all that afflict thee, and I will save her that halted, and gather her that was driven out. And I will get them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame, okay? And where you Amalekites at? You're predominantly in Russia. You have a lot in Istanbul, Turkey. And then you have a lot of you down there in the land of Israel. And a lot of you are over here, the community, the YEW-WISH community here in America. Okay, but you wasn't really dispersed like that. Okay, you were kicked out of Spain for your wickedness and for your evil doing, because you were a bunch of damn degenerates. But hey, when have your people ever been drugged from one side of the world to another on cargo slave ships with shackles and chains, according to the Bible, man? It has not happened. Okay? And it says, I will get them praise and fame in every land where they will put to shame. And then at that time I will bring you again, even in the time that I gather you. For I will make you a name and praise among all people of the earth. And when I turn back your captivity before your eyes, says the Lord. And we're in those times, brothers, man. We in the times the Most High is getting ready to do a great work, man. All right? Lock in, focus, home in, and hey, let's get the kingdom. And hey, all these heathens, they're getting ready to be confounded, man. Right before the face of YEW-WISH, man. And it's going to find out who the chosen people of the Lord is, which we don't have to prove that no more. It's been proven. But it's going to prove itself like it always done. So with that, I'm going to close out. All praises and glory and honor that's due to YEW-WISH, by Shimmer Kakwadash. And with that, Shalom and the Baba Ball.